everyone, I'm Kenna and I'm here with Josh Langfitt, who is our head blacksmith here at Smithfield. And we're up in the forge today where Josh is constructing very meticulously a surveyor's chain, and he's going to work on a couple links for us in this video and kind of walk us through what he's doing and why he's doing it. So Josh, I'll turn it over to you.
Alright, so the Surveyor chain that we have on site is actually a 66-foot chain, and so each link in that chain is actually a foot long with the spacer links on either end. So that's what we're recreating. We've got 2 of those to do, and I am just about done with the bulk of that first chain in making the links. I've got 10 more of these to do here. So you're welcome to follow along as I do that. I will be making one eyelet and then flip it over and do the other eyelet. And I'm working 2 of these bars at a time, just to kind of cut down on the time and make it more like a production run. I've done 50 of them so far today, and I've got 10 more here on the table to do. So with that, I'm going to be quiet and focus more on the work than anything else. So Ken, if you have a question or two, holler it out while I'm doing it.
Will do. So as Josh said, he is constructing a surveyor's chain, and this particular chain is going to be part of an activity on site here when we open. It's going to be a chain that you the visitor, can move around and pick up and actually feel what it might have been like to be a surveyor out in the wilderness, having to move these huge chains around and measure things. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. And he's making this look pretty easy, but I can guarantee it's not very easy. It takes a lot of time and skill to be able to do this.
So that's one side done. And because I've got another one hot already, I'll do it again. Every smith defines their own work pattern. So just because I'm doing this way doesn't mean it's necessarily quote-unquote the right way, and definitely not the only way to do this. A lot of the guys that set up a jig and they'll actually work to a repeatable pattern. These I've still got to come up with spacer jump rings for, so they're going to take up the difference in the slack and whatnot. Each one of these is fairly similar, but still individual. So
but that's kind of a cool thing, because then you know it's been handmade here at Smithfield.
Right.
So it's got its own mark.
Exactly.
So can you explain a little bit about the chimney and the forge in general, since we're waiting for that to heat back up?
Right. So the forge that we have here is based off of a historic forge, and it's actually what's called a bottom blast side draft forge. So as you can kind of see a little bit of the smoke here, well, I hope, it is actually sucking the smoke and some of the fire up and sideways up through the chimney. That's the side draft part of it. The bottom blast is because this blower, and it's a hand crank blower, and it's actually forcing air down through a set of pipe down into the bottom and coming up, and that's where the bottom blast comes from. It forces the air down and into the fire pot or the duck's nest of the forge, and that is opposed to what is traditionally a bellows pattern, which comes in from the side rather than the bottom of the forge, called a side blast because of that. But yeah, so drop it to heat.
Alright, so that's how we've been making our Surveyor's chain, and when you come to Smithfield, when we open, you can see this activity in action, and you can pick this chain up and you can think, hey, I've seen this Friday feature video showing Josh making this. So thank you, Josh,
Oh, you're very
for your
welcome.
time.
Thank you for coming up.